Yo, 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 yo.
Hello.
What's happening?
We
What's
back,
up?
man.
Hello.
We are back.
This nigga said hello.
Did y'all miss us? That's what we want to know.
Probably not.
Did you ever
Did you
really
miss me?
notice? Did you miss us?
Yeah.
You know?
Why you don't call me like you used to?
Did you miss me? What's up, man?
What's happening?
Y'all
Cuz?
come in here, man. We got crazy amount of topics, man. More than usual, I tell you that.
There's a lot of sports going on this weekend, cuz.
Bro, Saturday was like OD with the sports, bro.
It was so bad. We was in a group chat like, all right, who's watching what?
this?
Yeah.
Like, all right, you watch this and I watch this, and then we get back to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's fix something real quick. Y'all hold on for a second.
No. No matter.
Just a little bit.
What we at?
Yo. Yo. We back. See.
What's
Yeah. Give us 1 second. We're gonna try to fix something real quick to make sure that everything is everything. Yes. Yeah, give us real quick. We gotta fix the camera. Yeah. That'd be fine. We're gonna rock with it. We good.
yeah, we good.
Yo,
Yeah,
thanks for rocking with us while we, fix some things. Got a lot of sports to talk about, man. We got a lot of sports to talk about. We got a lot of talk. Yeah, give us 1 second. We gonna share the
Already did.
podcast. You already did. Yeah, I'm gonna share it on my page too as well. And then we gonna get into it because we got a lot of stuff, man. Give 1 second. How everybody doing, man? Y'all enjoying?
What's good, Joey? What up, Nita?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, Shay?
Need a bee.
What is the word? What is the word? We had an overdose on sports on Saturday, man. Do y'all remember a day that we have had that much sports on at one time?
Not in vision.
I think that was OD.
ZTV online. What up?
Yep. I had forgot that the Chiefs and the Ravens was playing back to back. I forgot. Honestly, I was so keyed on the college games. I had forgot they were playing. You said something about the Ravens, and by the time I tuned in, I think it was second half.
Yeah,
I believe it was.
Yeah,
it was OD. Unless you got 5 TVs, there's no way you caught all them events.
Not all.
Yeah,
The
There's
games.
no way.
Not all the games.
Is no way, bro. It was way too much sports.
Let's get it, Steve.
Hey, man. So, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Crunch Time Sports Podcast. Me, Stack Guy Steve, Mr. Knock It Off, Drace right here beside me.
Yo.
And then we got Corporate Billy Moan.
Well, it's just Moan today. I'm kind of regular today.
Oh, you're a regular man? Oh, yeah, you know what?
Regular
Okay,
day.
that's
Yeah, I'm
just a
back on
regular
my
man.
regular.
All right,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
we got it. And then, of course, our boy Say Something. Shay, you can say something over there?
Say where you
Shay?
at, man?
Oh, no.
Shay, where you
Nah,
at,
he in
man?
the chat, though, man. You know what I'm saying? He started Christmas a little early.
Yes, sir.
You know, happy holidays to everybody. Let me just go and put that out there. Shout out Contagious Creations as always. Appreciate you for always coming through. If y'all want to get something, custom made, contagiouscreations.org is the place to go ahead and do that. Shout out to our partners over at ZTV Online.
Yep.
Yes, sir. As y'all seen the intro, that's definitely, and all the shows. Please make sure that you check out the other shows as well as ours every week. Without further ado, man, let's just go ahead and hop into it. Like I said, we got a lot to try to cover.
A lot, man. A lot of important topics. Not just topic, important topics.
Man, first things first.
Let's go.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
For real.
For real.
Michael Vick
Yeah.
is Norfolk State's next head football coach.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him. Hit the button one time for Michael Vick, man. There we go.
I hit the right one.
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna be a good show, dog. First, one for one, baby.
Boy, 1 for 1 early.
100%. What's up,
Definitely.
Melvin?
Shout out to Michael Vick, man. Despite what everyone is trying, I ain't gonna say everyone, but the naysayers and all of that, man. Hey, look, Michael Vick has paid his debt to society. That man has done nothing but bring us greatness when he was on the field.
Mm-hmm.
He's shown, the type of character he is off the field.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen him with the ESPN family.
Right.
The man is knowledgeable. Give the man his flowers for what he actually is known for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see that man over in Norfolk State, man. See what he gonna do with the team.
I am.
I think it's about to revitalize the area, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's about to I just saw him take a picture with AI. Like these cats coming back home, man. Like our legends coming back home. So that's gonna be good. It's gonna be good to go to the homecoming and see the legends on the sideline. You know what I mean? Yep. And probably some more people too. Because they made friends.
Yeah.
Mike Vick, T.O., somebody, I'm not saying that.
Keyshawn Davis will probably be there.
Yep.
Right.
Because they support him.
Yeah, right.
He'll be there.
He'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So other celebrities and stuff are now coming to the area, and it definitely give us a
maybe we can get Claxico Birds to come in. Maybe you can get Mike Tomlin to show up. To some events. I mean, he got a season 2 going on right now, but maybe in the summertime or something like that.
All right.
Maybe you can get it. Yeah. But this one of them topics, man, that in this group people been battling, and I would say that this week Crunch Time lost some followers. I'm gonna say this. I can't pinpoint this to be fact, but just looking at the analytics, I think that some of the followers that dropped off was because of this and because how many times it got posted. And then some of the things that was being said to people that were negative about the Mike Vick hiring, saying stuff as, he shouldn't be able to lead young men because of what happened in the past. I'm not going to get into detail. He's scum of the earth. You know what I'm saying? This is what they were saying. And so I feel like you should always be able to get a second chance. Everybody wants to give themselves, their kids, their relatives second chances when they have a run-in with the law or not, just in trouble, all together. They want to give them a second chance, but they won't give that, lend that to somebody else. As for Vic paid his time. He paid his time, man.
Went to jail.
Yeah, he did.
Lost $100 million contract.
Yep, he did a lot of community.
$20 million contract with Nike.
Yep, he did a lot of community service.
Activism.
He revitalized his career.
Yeah.
Now, what better person to bring in to help them young men that's from the same demographic as him to be able to build
Do you notice that most of the time the demographic that's speaking don't know what it's like?
Yeah, I already know. And I was trying to, I'm trying to be very politically correct. You know what I'm saying? Because Facebook be watching us, bro.
I'm gonna say, watch this Facebook. If you left a group behind that, stay your ass gone.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please.
If you left this page behind it, stay your ass gone. We don't want you back.
Oh, yeah. And then a couple of them, I will say that some of the people dropped off because I personally blocked them. So that was a few. I probably blocked like 10 people total, somewhere around there. But yeah, man, shout out to Mike Vick. Hey, Norfolk State, hey, if you need some podcasters or you need somebody to cover some games,
we here.
If you know somebody and you got a connection,
what they be
why
saying?
Not, why not?
What they say? Behold.
Yeah. The green.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, yeah. Any other college, the ODU, have all of y'all, man.
Right.
Be in contact with us.
Dwayne, I got you. If you left the page behind that, stay your ass gone.
Stay your ass gone.
Don't come back. We don't want you.
Because I done seen, I done seen some people from Norfolk State say this is HBCU business.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave that at that.
Facts.
You know, just leave that at that.
He can't run a football team, but you elected 47th now, man.
Yeah. Preach.
It's
Preach.
Easy,
Facebook be hating on us anyway.
Yeah. 47 coming up in there with 36 felonies.
Man,
you about to lead the entire country.
Ain't it?
Just saying.
Just saying.
And you voted for that. You won't on no board or nothing with Mike Vick. You went and voted for this.
I even take it a little closer to home. Some of y'all try to turn your eyes from the stuff you got going on with your own family that you know they shouldn't be forgiven for.
Yep. Oh,
but hey, that's
move on to the next topic.
I'm just saying, man. People, wow, bro. It's crazy what people allow and accept,
but don't want to hand the same grace to somebody else, man.
It's crazy,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. So Notre Dame secured a 27-17 victory over Indiana in the first round of the college football playoff. Notre Dame's offense quarterback Riley Leonard completed 23 of 32 passes for 201 yards with a touchdown and 1 interception. Jeremiah Love led the ground attack with 8 carries for 108 yards, including a 98-yard touchdown run that tied a school record. Receiving wise, Jordan Faison was the top receiver, securing 7 catches for 89 yards. On the other side of that, Indiana, Curtis Rourke went 20 for 34, amassing 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Justice Ellison managed 11 carries for just 37 yards, and Elijah Surratt caught 4 passes, totaling 67 yards. What do y'all think about that game?
I would say this: Notre Dame nor Indiana. I'll start with Notre Dame. Notre Dame running game was a little stagnant to me. The reason those running numbers look like they do is because of the long run. So that could be kind of deceiving. They running back had a 90-something yard run, but the run was kind of stagnant. Their quarterback put some. He threw. He had some NFL type throws. I'll put it to you like that. I'll break it down like that.
For sure, he had some NFL throws.
But what I was most impressed with was Notre Dame's defense. I did not know that their defense was that stout. They're good at all three levels. And I didn't know that.
That's true.
Because to be fair, throughout the year, I have not watched a whole bunch of Notre Dame games because I'm one of those guys, and I told you this. I don't believe in 2 teams, and you know who the 2 teams are. I already tell you, Notre Dame and Oregon. Them 2 teams, I don't believe, and maybe they'll make me a believer this year. But nevertheless, good. They secured the win, and like I said, I'm not impressed with either offense, but the defense for Notre Dame was very stout. Defensive line controlled the game. They pressured the quarterback. So I'm happy with the win, and that was one of the closer games because we had some other games that wasn't as close. What you got, Mo?
I thought Indiana should have never been in there.
You didn't think?
Yeah, I didn't think. What I said right here on the podcast, them and SMU ain't played nobody all year.
Yeah,
and then the one time that Indiana did play somebody, it was Ohio State, and they got smoked.
Yeah.
So I never thought that Indiana was this great team that should have been. Now I give it to you. They had what? I think it was 12 wins or something like that.
Yeah.
So I get it to you, but I never really thought that they should have been in anyway.
Yeah.
And I remember I was one of the ones like, hey, I think Alabama should get in, especially over SMU. I know we'll get there, but they got smoked. And they because the SEC, they beat up on you. You get beat up on it in the SEC, but everybody's almost like NFL talent in the SEC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they don't see that. And where the difference lies is not at the skill positions. The difference lies in it's in the trenches.
It's in the
big guys.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So then you got an SMU that ain't playing nothing but a bunch of basketball schools all year. And they get up against a real football school and got, smoke. But that's neither here nor there. I didn't think Indiana looked particularly great. The coach ran his mouth a lot before the game.
What did he say, Mo?
He said we don't.
What did he say about the top 25?
He said we don't just beat top 25 teams. We beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
This guy's crazy.
That's what he said. And the lie detector detects.
That was a lie.
That was a lie. So
so you're right. We got to give time to mess, but at the same time, we can also say, well, the SEC get a bad rap because they're gonna beat each other ass all year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's only like in the other conferences, maybe other than the SEC, it might only be like 1 to 2 other dominant teams.
I can run through they I got the schedule right here. You want me to run it down? Or you can run it down. You can do the honors.
Indiana.
Yeah, that's them.
FIU, WIU, UCLA, CLT, Maryland, Nebraska. No, that's Northwestern. Then Nebraska, then Washington, Michigan State, Ohio State, and Purdue.
Yeah. What's up now? Yeah.
What's up, man?
And
hey, Shay, don't be doing that shit.
And yeah, they took a pretty bad loss against Ohio State. I will say this, looking at their schedule, for the most part, and this is where you got to give a team credit, man. The teams, when you're trying to get into the 12-team playoff, the teams that you're supposed to dominate, they dominated them.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes because
Alabama lost to fucking.
There you go. So they didn't have a slip. To be fair to them, to Indiana,
that's fair.
They got smacked by Ohio State. True enough, but the teams that they were supposed to beat, like the coach said, they beat the hell out of them. Most of them, bro. Yeah, I mean, we got a 66-0 on here. We got a 77-3. We got they beat Nebraska 56-7, which is a team that beat Colorado. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying that's a measuring stick, but I'm just saying they beat Michigan State 47-10. That's impressive, man.
Yeah,
that is impressive.
They beat
yeah. So
So we're gonna go to Texas Longhorns versus the Tigers.
Oh yeah.
Dawson,
we gonna call you too, big dog. When we done. Yo.
Longhorns beat Clemson 38-24.
Couldn't stop the run.
Quinn Ewers 17-24 for 202 yards, throwing 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Jaden Blue 14 carries, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns, including a notable 77-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter. Quintravian Wisner contributed 110 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Receiving wise, Gunnar Helm was the top receiver with 6 receptions for 77 yards and a touchdown. On the other side of that, the Tigers, Cade completed 26 of 43 passes for 336 yards, throwing 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Adam Randall was the leading rusher with 4 carries for 44 yards. And TJ Moore had a standout performance with 9 receptions for 116 yards and a touchdown.
He balled.
Thoughts on that game? Other than the fact that we know Drace is very happy that the Longhorns won. But go ahead.
No. Yeah. The thing, I'm not overly happy. Well, I will be when Dawson get on the phone because I'm trying to piss him off blatantly. But to be honest, I like the way we played the game. We did what we always talk about. Pass, run. Actually, it wasn't even a pass run balance. It was more run heavy.
Run, pass.
But when your hogs up front are getting the blocks that they need to spring those running backs. We had 2 running backs over 100 yards. I think we had 3 touchdowns between the running backs alone. What we did is, the main thing I wanted to see from Texas is, what were we gonna do in the red zone? Because we've been having red zone issues pretty much for the last half of the season. I'm not gonna say the whole season, but that last 3-4 games, mind you, 1 or 2 of them was with Georgia. But we've been having issues. So I keyed in on that. But the thing is, yours did not make a mistake because we handed the ball off And the few times we did get in the red zone, we made them pay. We capitalized. Now, Clemson did fight back. They did fight back, and I'm gonna tell you this: Clemson played a hell of a game for a team that did not dip in the transfer portal. They did, and that's their receiver. I forget his name, but he balled out. He was killing my cornerback, man.
TJ Moore.
Yeah,
TJ
yeah,
Moore,
he
TJ
balled.
Moore, yeah.
So all in all, great game. I'm not overly impressed. I'm really not. But I will tell you this: that game plan also allowed. Remember, Quinn Ewers got a lower leg injury as well. So handing that ball off actually helped him in the game to not have to pivot around and find a lot of guys. He did throw the ball. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but it actually helped him in the long run.
Not have to escape and do a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Great game plan.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll work against
on the top 10. They can stop the run.
Yeah. So
like a Georgia or somebody.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, my simple take, I'm gonna keep it short, just they couldn't stop the run. And when what happens is when you can't stop the run like that, but they got a lead, now the clock, you're running the clock out. Now they gotta pass, but then these guys just come to run the ball down your throat. Run the air out of it. I mean, we just saw that with Derrick Henry and in the Baltimore Ravens the other night. Like they got a lead and just ran the ball, the air out the ball.
They can also turn you one-dimensional if you fall behind too much.
And they'll turn you one-dimensional. So,
Good win, man.
The Buckeyes defeated the Tennessee, who was the number 9 seed.
Yeah, they got the rawest deal. Go ahead.
Buckeyes 473 yards, 317 passing, 156 rushing. Tennessee 256 for 104 of those were passing. 152 were rushing. Time of possession, Ohio 32 minutes, 50 seconds. Tennessee 27 minutes and 10 seconds. Their quarterback, Ohio, Will Howard, completed 24 of 29 passes for 311 yards, throwing 2 touchdowns to Jeremiah Smith and 1 interception. Trevion Henderson carried the ball 10 times for 80 yards, scoring 2 touchdowns. And wide receiver Jeremiah Smith caught 6 passes for 103 yards, including 2 touchdowns. On the other side of that, Tennessee, their quarterback, 14 of 31 for 104 yards and rushed 20 times for 47 yards, scoring 2 rushing touchdowns. Peyton Lewis, their running back, had 10 carries for 77 yards. And Brew McCoy made 4 receptions, totaling 40 yards. What did y'all think about that
one? Very detailed with the stats. I'll say this, like we just said, and you can attest for this, Mon Steve, the way Ohio State came out scoring back to back right off the rip,
put them to
bed early.
It wasn't even worth watching that at some point, like third quarter.
Nope. And when you, like we just said, when you do that, you basically take the game plan, whatever film you watch, whatever players you game playing for Ohio State on the other side of the ball, you take that game plan and you ball it up and you throw it in the trash. Because now my pass to run ratio is probably going to have to be 4-1. And then not only that, Ohio State was pinning their ears back and getting after the quarterback. And now I can drop into safety because you ain't hardly going to run the rock. Because if you run the rock, you're going to run the, like you just said earlier, you're going to run the time out, run the clock out. Yeah. So they put up in Nico Collins. I told you about Nico from Tennessee. He let me down, bro.
Yeah, you told me.
Nico let me down, man. Your timing was off. Your reads was off.
They was on his ass too, though.
They were, and like I said, they knew he was throwing the rock. They knew he was throwing. There was no balance. The balance was offset when you jump out on the team 21 like that. It was 21. It was 21-0. Then they scored a field goal. Then they stopped Ohio State, got the ball back, and it was 21-10. I want to believe so many games, but I think it was 21-10 or 28-10 at halftime. But the thing was, the game plan was just thrown away. There was nothing else you could do.
You got to pass.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And you just gonna pin your ears back. You're gonna put them 2 safeties up top and dare you to go over the top. And you're gonna pin your ears. You're gonna put what I call the NASCAR package of your defensive end. You're gonna put the fast guys on the edge and run and get to the quarterback.
Yeah,
and
that's what happened.
That's how it got out of hand.
Yeah, It got out of hand quick, fast, and
Quick, man.
The only thing I'll say about Ohio State is the next game is Oregon.
Man, I want to see. And you know Oregon barely beat them.
Yeah, they did.
They barely beat them.
That's gonna be a good one. But I think that Ryan Day needs to have a deep run in the playoffs to keep his job, though. I don't know why, because he's only lost like 10 times since he's been the coach.
I don't
know. I mean, sound like to me they're doing good.
I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine.
But like the people are like talking about like he need to lose his job. I'm like, I don't think so. But
I don't say he won't be there. He won't be on the market long if he do.
Nah, if he do.
I think that that Michigan lost to where they beat dang, I won't lie, bro. That Michigan lost to Ohio State is kind of woke Ohio State up. They kind of woke him up a little bit. Because sometimes Ohio State, one of them teams, they've been at the top all year. And when you take a loss like that, it can kind of shake you. Yeah, kind of like the Georgia loss to us. Like we kind of was on our high horse, in my opinion, just watching from the outside. And when you take a loss like that, it kind of bring you back to reality. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So we're gonna kick it into some NFL news. Michael Penix Jr. has been named the Falcons starting quarterback moving forward. And the Falcons also plan to cut Kirk Cousins before the March deadline to avoid paying him his $10 million bonus. Michael Penix completed 18 to 27 passes for 202 yards with no touchdowns and 1 interception. And that interception occurred after tight end Kyle Pitts bobbled a pass, leading to a turnover. Penix also contributed 3 rushing yards on 2 carries. His performance was efficient, helping the Falcons secure a 34-7 victory over the New York Giants. So 2 questions here. How did y'all feel about Michael Penix's performance? And then how do y'all feel about the Falcons cutting Kirk Cousins before March? So let's go with the first one.
You got
Michael Penix. Tell me about Michael Penix.
He looked good. Okay. Look good, a little sharp. He came in looking sharp. I think he definitely the quarterback going forward. I don't know how he's going to look with a full season on his belt, and he's got some tape on him. But we'll see. I'm not a complete fan of getting rid of Kirk Cousins because you paid him so much money. But I understand why they're doing it. But I'm not a complete fan of it because I feel like that they're gonna regret that later. Because at the beginning of the year, which got them to where they was at, he was playing good. It was just over the last 5 games.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had 9 interceptions with one touchdown.
Which is
abysmal.
I don't think I ever seen a quarterback fall off the cliff that fast, like that hard. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they may regret it a little bit, but we'll see. We will see, because I think that Kurt has helped that young man, develop.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing like learning how to play football in the NFL and playing. So
no, that's a fact.
So he just got to get out there and do what he got to do.
Yeah, I think the decision they made to actually take Penix when they did, I mean, everybody questioned, everybody, all media outlets, sports wise was podcasts, everybody was questioning what they did. It actually makes sense now. I just wish they could have signed him to a shorter deal.
Yeah,
Kirk Cousins to a shorter deal.
Yeah,
maybe give him more money, but shorten the deal. Like I said, give or take with the deal. Yeah. Give him 2 year. Hell, pay him $50 million, but give him 2 years only.
2 years, yeah.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Now that you got Penix. But Penix looked sharp. I always thought Penix could be a really, really solid quarterback. All the reads were made correctly. He was getting the ball out with timing. He actually used his superstar. Well, he ain't a superstar. I think he will be running back, Bijan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did everything that you would want him to. He put the right tape out there for the first game. He did. Now,
he also played the Giants.
Yeah. Now, as far as Kirk Cousins' contract, that's fair. You don't want to pay a man $10 million that you don't feel like is in your future.
Yeah.
So that's I don't even know why.
But
that made headline news.
But the thing is, you knew he wasn't in your future when you brought him there.
Yeah, but another thing, Mo, you gotta think about how they thought about it. Penix to them was more of a gamble than anything because of his injury history.
Yep.
Facts.
So
he had like what 2-3 knee surgeries before.
So you took two gambles.
Yeah.
One with Kirk Cousins, you feel like Kirk Cousins is all we need with as many offensive weapons as we have.
100%.
And that's a gamble, but that's still a gamble though. And then Penix is a gamble because we seen Penix, me included, I seen Penix throw when we played us last year in the playoffs. I seen Penix make every NFL throw you could possibly make on the field.
Yep.
Every one of them. The out, the fade. He was out every throw. He made them all, bro.
He was throwing. He was
so
throwing that rock.
They probably looked at that and was like,
"That was my favorite game,
bro."
Texas.
I bet it was.
My favorite.
I bet it was.
Glad,
I bet it was. And me, I ain't no hater. I'm like, this dude is you can't, a corner can't cover better than that. But anyway, yeah, man, it was a gamble on both ends, and they end up losing the Kirk Cousins gamble. So they got Penix. The thing with Penix is, man, now that you gonna get rid of Cousins in the draft, Falcons. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to, foresight. Like late 6th round, 7th round, maybe 5th round, depending where. Go get you another quarterback, man. I'm trying to tell you because Penix got a history of getting hurt. I'm just saying that.
Last thing they need.
Yeah, I'm only going off the man history.
So Shay said Kirk winning in life, which is true.
Facts.
Say said Penix is gonna be solid, man, for real.
Yeah.
Kirk still guaranteed $60 million this year and 40 next.
Yep.
He said basically a Russell Wilson situation. Falcons got to eat that dead money.
They got to eat it.
Conrad said it made sense when the Falcons drafted him, especially since Kirk was coming off an injury.
Yep.
Atlanta was thinking Kirk could get them to the playoffs.
Yeah. He fell out. I think Conrad, he fell off a damn cliff.
And I ain't even bring up Kirk Cousins injury. Yeah. I ain't even bring that up.
Right. He fell off the cliff faster than Wiley the Coyote. Y'all remember how he used to jump on the jump?
Yeah.
Wiley the Coyote used to fall off that cliff. Fast it.
Funny, man. So let's talk about another rookie, man, that I gained newfound respect for.
What you got?
Jaden Daniels, man.
Cold-blooded.
Man.
The Commanders, man.
Cold-blooded. And I hate to say it because the fucking Commanders. Cold-blooded.
What Glorilla say? One of those, man. Like, Commanders won that game in the fourth quarter, like late in the fourth. But to see the composure, the poise, the calmness that Jaden Daniels had as a rookie in that fourth quarter.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Listen, it was amazing, man. You see that on veteran quarterbacks in the NFL. You don't really get to see that from a rookie. So, and I mean, the man has had a pretty solid season all season. From my take on it, I think he's had a very solid season. The Commanders have actually had a really decent season, better than past seasons that they've had.
Yeah.
So Drace, what you got, man, on that?
All I'm gonna say is about him about the game.
Both.
I mean, if a team give you 5 turnovers, I don't give a damn if they playing the backup or not. You should win. You should never lose that game.
100%
valid.
Washington gave the Eagles 5 turnovers. You can't give me a scenario where I'm supposed to lose that game under no circumstances. Now, the young boy had ice. Daniels had ice in his veins. He really did. But I mean, that's pretty. That's where I'm at with it, man. I don't know what's going on with Hurts. I don't know what's gonna happen to Hurts. I don't know how long he gonna be out. He had a concussion. We'll have to see. What happens from now. Hey, Conrad was at the game. Conrad, wasn't you at the game? Hey, it looked like it was electrifying in the joint, man. Hey, tell us about it, man. What was the atmosphere in there, man?
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
I got a question because the Eagles were giving up 22 points a game, and they gave up 22 points in that quarter.
That'll get you beat.
That'll get you beat. I'm trying to figure out what caused you to give up 22 points in the quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that we should be concerned in. Now we haven't seen it all season from them.
We just talked. We gave them praise last podcast on the defense.
But my issue is you just did that going into what's about to be playoff season. So I don't know if that should be. I'm not going to wave the red flag yet. But if I'm an Eagles fan, I kind of look at that with a side eye.
Yeah, I mean it could have been a one-off.
It could be.
Could have been on.
It could be.
Everybody has a bad day. Say said if Devontae Smith don't drop that ball, Eagles win that game. That's a
fact.
He was wide. Hold on, before you keep, just let me say something real quick, and I'll get back to you. But you see, they was just on the sideline 2 weeks ago,
complaining.
Him and AJ Brown complaining about. You see how that, bro? The football gods ain't playing this year. They giving folks instant karma.
Yep.
Instant.
They get Debo was another one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, Shay ain't never like Debo.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, the football guard, this karma is instant. It's coming the next week.
Yeah,
same week. It's yeah. But go ahead, man.
You never lied though. Conrad said he saw the game in person. He's growing. He said Jaden Daniels has grown to do because in the beginning he was somewhat frazzled, but he said he's that guy. The throws were phenomenal.
You ain't lying.
Yeah,
them throws was
absolutely.
And Shay said it looks like Detroit is going to the Super Bowl.
They banged up though.
They got like 23 injuries.
They banged, but we'll see. They banged up, man. We gonna see, man.
But the offense still clicking though.
Oh, the offense, yeah.
They still
most nothing wrong with that offense.
Yeah, a bunch of the injuries are on the other side of the ball, but they banged up, bro.
Conrad said a bunch of Philly fans that were upset. Marshawn Lattimore is injury prone, and Washington will regret that trade with the Saints.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So, speaking of a rival team, Cowboys won their game against Tampa Bay yesterday.
So what?
Okay. Yep, you're right.
I want to talk about it.
You want to talk about it? Okay. So
of course you do. Ain't nothing to talk about. We out of the playoffs.
Yeah, but I want to talk.
We got other things we can talk about other than the Cowboys.
Man, we gotta talk about the Cowboys, man. America's team, baby.
26-24 was the.
But it ain't Christian team.
Cooper Rush had 292 passing yards, a touchdown with no interceptions. Zeke got his 71st career rushing touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the highlight for me was Brandon Aubrey's play, 4 for 4 on field goals, from 58, 49, 58 again, and then 53 yards. Defense forced 2 turnovers, including my boy Deron Bland with that crucial fumble recovery in the fourth. Pretty solid from the Cowboys. Baker Mayfield, though, 31 for 43, 304 passing yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Rachaad White, he was doing his thing up until that fourth quarter fumble. And then Mike Evans with a 26-yard reception. Nothing, I mean, but
that's another day in the office for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing new for Mike Evans. But Deron Bland with that recovery, and then watching the kicker do his thing was pretty good. What you think, Joyce? Because I know Moan ain't really got too much.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to say. I just like my thing. You ran it down, fabulous. I ain't gonna get into that side.
What's up, Juka?
I find it quite interesting that when Dak is out, the run pass balance, the defense clicks. Things set up very well. Now, I think it has something to do with the game plan. I'm going to stick to that because very few times this season when Dak was playing, right, and I hate to make it about Dak, I'm just telling you the difference between him and Cooper Rush. The teams look different. It's like they changing the game plan and it's more effective. Cooper Rush was dicing the hell out of Tampa Bay yesterday. Dicing them up, dog.
And one play in particular, he just threw the ball to double coverage and let
CD
catch it. And I was like, that's crazy.
But how many times did you see the ball in harm's way?
It wasn't.
And the thing was, Mo, he wasn't just dinking and dunking.
Nah,
he was throwing the ball down the field.
It was that.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like the dynamics is almost like we 2 different teams with Dak.
But they won't simplify it. Like Shay just said. It won't simplify it, bro. I don't know why. Run the ball. Everybody know when Dak had his best years, we was running the ball.
Rico didn't even run the ball that well yesterday. Not yesterday, he did. Yesterday he did.
But we had the same conversation last year when Dak went out.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush brings a whole new light to that game, man, with the Cowboys. It tends to work better. So I don't know. Is it because they just let Dak go out there and just run free? Or
he basically brought Purdy, but we don't talk about it though.
What?
Okay. He's basically think about it. Can Dak win us anything? If we get down 14, I've said this for the last 3 years on this podcast. If we get down 14, Dak ain't winning us no game.
No,
he ain't throwing us back in the game, bro.
We are, hey, Mon, you've been saying that for like the last 3 years now.
Yeah,
if we go down 14,
we go down 14, we toast.
Let me ask you this, and then we can move on. Mike McCarthy, 12-5, 3 years in a row.
True.
Right? Hold on. Now I'm about to run it down. 3 years in a row. The 1 year that basically every player he has of some, Pro Bowl status have got injured. Every single last one of them. Every one of them. He pretty much almost got us at 500. I think we were game below 500.
Yep.
Now, with that being said, do you feel like Mike McCarthy deserves another shot at it? With us being able to participate in free agency?
Yeah.
You think he deserves another?
I don't know.
Yep, I agree.
I wasn't on the fan. I wasn't one of the ones talking about Mike McCarthy lead or lose his job.
I agree.
At least I don't think I did. I don't really think it's his fault.
Yep.
That roster is trash.
Yep.
Like that's Jerry's fault. That roster is complete ass.
Playing with what you got, man.
Yeah, he's playing with what he got. He can't do any more than what he's doing.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's on Jerry Jones.
Yep.
Conrad said Tampa went away from Irving and he couldn't understand why.
Yeah.
And then he said the game plan in the beginning was to prove Jerry was right by keeping Zeke, paying Dak and CD. Is why the play calling was more Zeke centric and Dak heavy.
Yep. Spread the ball out. Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. Yeah, bring him back and bring Zimmerman back too, because the defense starting to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
We was getting throttled at the beginning of the season.
You know the one that I would be hesitant to pay, but we got to pay him.
Cool.
I kind of feel like he's Dak to me, but on defense, Michael.
And Michael been balling though, bro. But he didn't play the whole.
Yeah,
we said about wearing him down, but he was gone for like 5 weeks.
Gone for 5 weeks.
So
You know what I'm
He had to
saying?
make up for lost time.
we still can't gauge it.
We can't engage. But I'm just going off history here.
Yeah.
But usually this year, we don't know what Michael at.
Right. All that is fair.
Mm-hmm.
That is fair game.
I told you, I said, yo, here by week 8, 11 sacks.
Yeah, but he went down and
by week 17,
Yep.
13 and a half.
Yeah. Agreed.
So before we get into the basketball topics, Tyson Fury lost again to Usyk for the second time. Unanimous decision. 116-112.
Yep.
Let me start that one.
Go ahead.
Drace, this is a good question. I just want to start this one, Steve.
Okay.
Drace,
Go ahead.
do you think it's time for Fury to retire?
No. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Because you watched it.
Yeah,
and I'm saying this is the guy. Because remember, I was saying after what's his name? The guy that couldn't beat Fury, got beat up in Black History Month.
Oh, you
Deontay Wilder.
Deontay Wilder,
Okay.
yeah. And remember, y'all hyped me up, and then he got beat up. But
To this day.
to this day, I'll never forget that. But I was thinking like on the third fight, I was like, yo, I ain't seen nothing the first 2 fights that would suggest that he's gonna beat him on the third fight. And I'm wondering, would you recommend Fury fight Usyk a third time? Because I thought Deontay Wilder's career was over for me after he lost three hot. And I wonder is Fury gonna be the same?
But see, no. So I don't have an issue with the question you're asking, but this is what we get in boxing. This is what I'm trying to spin it. I'm trying to spin this narrative. Number one, I don't think he's done. I think that it's a bad stylistic matchup. But on the flip side, I think him fighting the Wilder fights took some out of him. He hasn't fought the same since he fought Wilder.
That's true.
I know he beat Wilder and all that, but the punishment he took in the fight, you can see as soon as the next fights, he started to be on a decline, right? I'm not saying he should stop, but I also think that Usyk coming up from cruiserweight and the movement is what's giving Fury issues, the footwork. He's a 300-pound, 6'9" man. The guys he been fighting, you got to remember, these guys 6'5", 6'6", and up. I think the dynamic of Usyk in the movement and the technicality is the problem that's giving Fury. He's all that herky jerky, that movement. It's not working because Usyk is Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
Usyk is Tim Duncan. It's not gonna be flashy. He's not gonna stretch people out. but he never gonna leave the basics, the fundamentals of boxing. Never. And it causes problems with other, and it don't look, you'll watch Usyk fight. If you was a casual, you watch Usyk fight, you'd be like, that's not the guy everybody been talking about. It can't be, because he does nothing to wow you.
There's no flash.
No, it's no flash. He's not Canelo, he's not Bud, he's not Tank, he's not none of them, but he will never come off the fundamentals of boxing. And it's hard to beat him because he has good footwork. He keeps his hands up. He stay busy. He puts mental pressure on you in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the reason. But I do think Fury should not fight him a third time. I don't want to see it anymore. I've seen enough. Close fight, though. And he definitely didn't get demolished. Close fight. I want to see Tyson Fury and Joshua in the UK at Wembley Stadium, 100,000 people. Yeah, 2 fights.
That's going to be a big one.
They both lost. They both just lost. So bring them together, give them 2 fights, split 100 mil, and let's see it. We didn't get Wilder Joshua.
We never got it.
We never got it. Let me see.
We never going to get it.
Yeah, let me see who the best, and then they can retire.
Yeah.
That's all I want to see, bro. But Usyk, and I'm going to say this, Usyk is one of the best fighter of this generation. And I'm not arguing with nobody. This man undisputed in cruiserweight and heavyweight. This man undisputed, went straight up, took all the smoke, ducked nothing, and started beating guys that were 30, 40 pounds heavier than him and 3 to 4 inches taller than him. Beating him, fair and square. Demolished Joshua twice.
Yeah, he beat him.
And then beat Fury twice. Nobody in boxing right now got 2 wins like that. He beat both of them twice. Then he turned around and beat Daniel Dubois, which beat Joshua.
Yeah,
he just beat Joshua. So I'm not arguing personally. I'm not arguing nothing about.
So that's my question. Then it's like, who does, other than Joshua, who does Fury fight now? Like, he gains steam to get back to fighting dude for a belt. So
That's
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
After you fight Fury, you retire because you fought Wilder. You would have fought Usyk twice, which is the top of the top,
Joshua,
and then you fight Joshua twice, and then you call it quits.
He don't need to retire until he fight Joshua.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only fight I got.
Because I'm thinking like he's not finna beat that dude, so I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they say Joshua shot too. So if we claim that both fighters are shot,
it should be easy.
Then why don't we put them together and make money with them in Wembley Stadium? Why not? That's $100 million fight.
Yes, sir. You calling Dawson?
Yeah, we good?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got one more. We got the Travis. We got to talk about it, and then I'm gonna give him a call.
You want to talk about that first? No, I would say go ahead and call Dawson.
Joshua, I got you. We already we ought to say, all right, man. Cowboy dog. Here we go. Yeah, man. We about to make a phone call, man. We going back to how we used to do things. About to call my boy. Here we go. Bring that down a little bit. Yo.
Hello.
What's up, dog?
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, we good, man. Welcome to the Crunch Time Show. You live, big dog.
All right, how y'all boys doing, man?
What's going on, Dawson?
Wow.
We good.
Chilling.
Route.
Hey, Bold over there growling and shit, man.
That's the tiger. They don't do the roar.
He said that's the tiger.
They do a route. They do a route now. They don't roar. They don't roar. They do route.
Where you want to start, man? Where you want to start with this conversation, man? Do you want to start with Clemson? Or do you
it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm gonna take my loss like a man.
Hey, that's what I like, man. That's what I like. That's why you my dog. So, what you think about Clemson, man? Give me the whole year real quick. Sum it up real quick, and then we'll talk about the game. What you think about the whole year leading up to the championship game, and then going into the Texas game?
This year for me, I felt like Cade Cumberland, he grew up a little bit, man, but he still got a ways to go. But I mean, for me, for us to be a team that didn't get any players in the transfer portal, I think we did good. It's a win in my eyes. 10+ win season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and we won the ACC championship.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be mad. I mean, I knew we wouldn't go far, but at least we got in. I ain't mad about that. And you see, that loss, just wouldn't show that Dabo really need to hit the transfer portal, and we already got 2 transfer portal players already. So,
yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, y'all ain't really got nothing to hold y'all head up. I wish Dabo wasn't so headstrong about the portal. You gotta change. You gotta change the game of college football, man. You can't be the only, because if he didn't change, Dabo would be looking for another job, man. That's what I feel.
I mean, for real though, because if I got a chance to get another 4-star, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it
every day.
Because you playing a dangerous game, because some of your players gonna jump in the portal.
Facts.
You telling me you gonna replace them with just high school players?
That's crazy.
That's not working these
Bunch
days.
of freshmen,
right?
Sophomore? No, bro.
Right. Yeah. So tell me what you think about the Texas game, man. What did y'all go right and what did y'all do wrong?
Oh yeah, I mean, we couldn't start the run for nothing. I mean, God almighty. Normally in the past, defense. Clemson defensive line that's our best thing that we got on the team. But shoot, man, we've been struggling against that run, boy. It was looking ugly.
Yeah.
But I mean, the offense did all right, but we couldn't run the ball either, though.
Yeah.
So we need to get a better offensive line, sure.
Yeah. That'd be something. Yeah, that'd be something to address. But yeah, man, it was a good game, man. Especially towards the end, they made it. They tried to. One more score, and we looking at an onside kick, and then that's a whole different game. The score actually was wider than the game really was. You know what I'm saying? We watched it. You know what I mean? But I think it was a good game. We did run the ball well. I was happy with the results. What about Dallas and Tampa Bay? What you see, man, with your squad? Because y'all lost first place, man.
For sure. We banged up, man. We lost on Chris Godwin for the season. He blew out his knee. And a lot of players, they're missing balls. What's his name? Shepard, he missed one wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, we just banged up, and we young too. We super young, man.
Yeah.
And we ain't got no pass rush to save our life.
Yeah.
We can't get to the quarterback for nothing.
That's interesting that you said that, because Cooper Rush did not look rushed last night at all.
Bro.
He did not. That's interesting you said that. That's a good point.
Bro, he was dicing.
Yep.
He was
he had all the time in the world.
Yeah.
But he had like 292.
Yeah, he almost had 300.
Almost 300.
Yeah. But a lot of those passes, man, were designed. There was three-step drop. He dumping it. He kind of knew where he was going with the rock. He didn't do a lot of read. He did some reading of the defense, not a whole lot though. He pretty much was first read, second read, and a lot of them he was going to his first read. So, yeah, man, it was a decent game. Shocking it was. Yeah, but do you think
CeeDee Lamb did a good game and he was hurt?
He did, man. That shoulder's toe up, bro. That shoulder done.
Yeah, that shoulder. He's getting surgery.
He a warrior, bro.
Yeah, he is.
That shoulder.
Don't ever say he ain't got no dog in him.
He definitely do.
Dog.
Yeah. That shoulder been like that for like 3 weeks, bro. But yeah.
Hey, them boys were laying that wood last night.
Bro, they were hit on both. Yeah. They were hit. You seen how Mike Evans got hit going across the middle like that?
Yeah.
Bro, they was hitting.
Yeah.
Both sides was hitting. It felt like a playoff game, bro. It literally felt like a playoff game. That was a good game, man.
Yeah.
Hey, my running back a beast though. That boy Irvin.
Why they go away from him though? Why did they go away from Irvin? He is a beast though.
He tough.
Why they go away from
that thing?
He was.
You told him.
No, he was. He tough. Yeah, man. So you think so? Y'all got who y'all got left? You know who y'all got left on the schedule?
I'm about to pull it up right now.
Yeah.
1 second.
Cause man, y'all what's the name? Then took the lead. So
next up is
we got
the
the Panthers and the Saints.
Panthers. That Panthers a trap game, bro. Panthers a trap game.
Saints is too.
Yeah.
Both of them ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, true. But the Panthers, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you need both of them. You need both of them.
You gotta win out.
I think we need the Falcons just to lose one though.
And then you y'all beat them head to head?
No, I think they beat us twice. I think we might be done for though.
Yeah.
They beat us twice.
You might. I had to look at the scenarios, but you might win both of these and still not be able to get in.
No, you're right, Conrad. The Panthers are playing better than
absolutely.
Since they bench Buddy, he came back.
Yeah.
He's slinging that rock.
Yeah.
Now all the defense figured out how to play defense and shit.
Yeah. Get that man some help in the draft and free agency, and we just go from there.
Hey, the Falcons play the Commanders, so I don't know. They might lose that one.
Yeah.
And who else? Week 18, the Falcons got the Panthers, so I don't know. That's a trap game.
Conrad said that Atlanta has a tiebreaker.
Okay.
So
okay, well,
yeah,
we gonna see.
Yeah,
how that play out.
But all right, big dog, man. Appreciate you for having you on. We gonna get you back on again, man.
Yeah,
we got a big boxing match. I need to talk to y'all about that in February, man. We got a huge, like a stack card. One we might need to get together for. Like this one is crazy stack.
All right.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about it, bro.
Dawson, thank you so much, man, for tapping in with us, man. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Big Red.
Y'all boy be easy, man. Merry Christmas.
Hey, same to you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
All
right, bro.
Y'all, appreciate Dawson for going ahead and tapping in with us, man. So look, man, we had a lot of stuff to talk about, but one of the last things we want to talk about, it's been a hot topic. It's been a very hot topic lately, man. Heisman winner, man, Travis Hunter and his significant other, his girlfriend, his fiance, his lady, his boo thing, his sugar.
But the right thing.
Everybody has been tripping about how she's been acting. And there a lot of people feel as though he should go ahead and leave her where she's at, and she should not come on this journey with him into the NFL. A lot of people have been pulling both ways. Social media has been in a frenzy over it. You know, mainstream media hasn't really been on it like that, but social media, which is the worst type of media, we all know how that goes, have been going crazy about it. In case y'all don't know, basically it's her attitude, the way she's acting. They're pretty much trying to make her seem like she's this horrible person. I'm not saying that she's not, and I'm not saying that she is. That's between her and Travis Hunter. That's their relationship. But how do y'all feel about it? Do y'all think it's going to impact his game?
Absolutely not.
Nah,
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think it's impacting his game.
No. This is me, man. A lot of older people, our age and above, are giving a 22, 23-year-old kid, in my opinion, advice. But you're giving him the advice in the aspect of the age you are now. You get what I'm saying? We've all been that age, all of us, bro. And most of, I know I have, my parents and some other people have told me some stuff about somebody I was dating, and they end up being right, and they were right. Right. But at the same time, Drace did what Drace wanted to do, and I had to find out myself. Now, only thing different between me and Travis is I don't got millions of dollars in the contract on the line. I do not. But what I have the problem with is people going out of their way to shame the girl.
Yeah,
it's people doing detective work, bro.
Yeah,
trying to pull up stuff to belittle her
and defame that girl.
Yeah, that's the problem I have.
Yeah,
I don't knock you if your opinion is he shouldn't be with. That's fine. Everybody got an opinion, but going out of your way to do stuff like that, that's kind of crazy to me, man. For a relationship that we really don't know nothing about other than what you see online. That's it.
Yeah, my issue with her is the stuff that she has to continuously come out and explain. Like that's my issue. The stuff that she did, that she has to come out and keep explaining why she did what she did.
Right.
So like all the stuff, like as far as like what you're saying about them digging and finding stuff, I think that's just foul.
That's whack.
Like, that's whack. Like that's cool. That's not. I mean, not cool. That's not cool. But as far as the stuff that she keep doing, that she keep having to explain, that's why I said to me it's a red flag.
Right.
Like, hey, bro, maybe that ain't it. Because if she got to explain this while you were in college, she had to explain it when you were in the NFL.
Right.
And then when you get in the NFL, it ain't gonna just be her explaining. It's gonna be the teammates. It's gonna be the owner. He gonna get asked about it. The head coach gonna get asked about it when she do something. Hey, what's going on? That's because that's how the NFL reporters.
That's how it works. Yeah.
See, Deion can control that kind of when you know what I'm saying when he's in the process. But the NFL a different beast.
So
you 100%.
Conrad said, "What did I tell y'all? Russell Wilson situation 2.0. I feel it will impact the contract as no owner wants that situation without assurance."
That's fair, man. That's fair.
I think I think people are kind of looking a little too far into the situation.
Right.
I understand the foresight and you're looking at things for what it could be, right?
Mhm.
But I also feel like, this, college and NFL are two different scales.
Two
to your
different
point,
beasts.
Mo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Two different beasts, right? But I also feel like it's a lack of like media training.
Mhm.
It comes a time where like, your significant other, okay, prime example. We saw, it can go good, it can go bad. Look, when Travis Kelce is dating Taylor Swift,
Yep.
viewership goes up because everybody loves Taylor Swift, right? A situation like this, if it were to continue once Travis Hunter gets drafted, then, it could cause viewership to go up or it could cause, things to go bad. But I feel like that's one of those things that once he's actually officially in the league, that's something that they can work on with him and her so that to like avoid situations. Because I don't agree with her trying to explain herself for people that don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like,
that's
I thought
my
it was
main
like on her
thing.
And
too.
I understand, I mean,
Yeah, that
people
was kinda
always
weird.
want to clear their name. Certain
Yeah.
people have to clear their name and they feel
Yeah.
like, hey, you reaching and people get their, emotions tied to it because these people are real people nonetheless. However, on that grand scale of the NFL and things like that, somebody's going to have to sit her down and say, hey, there's no need to do all of that. Just let them talk.
Yeah.
So my slight issue with your statement, it's not really an issue, just a counter, is that she's not Taylor Swift. So any viewership that they put on Taylor Swift will gonna be good for the NFL because of all the Swifties.
That's true.
If she gets in the NFL and they paying into her on the sideline, it's gonna be bad. She ain't got nothing to offer.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
NFL.
She ain't got nothing to offer.
She
right.
has nothing to offer the NFL to gain out of besides bad publicity. So that's the reason. To your point, she may need a little media training because
A lot.
why we gotta ask you why you gotta explain why you didn't stand up for the man getting the Heisman Award. Why we gotta ask you why it looked like you were arguing as he's coming off the field. The camera caught that. It looked like y'all was arguing. Why we asking you about stuff like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's the stuff that if that happens in the NFL, it's going to be a distraction, and the teams aren't going to go for it.
Yeah, they don't want no distractions.
You know
like
what I'm saying? Especially from somebody that's just coming in. He ain't even made his name in the NFL.
But this,
He was nice in college.
bro, my thing is, bro,
Jamarcus Russell was nice in college.
facts. My thing is this. People will not listen to outsiders about their relationship. Listen, hear me out. There are people, right, that will listen to an outsider. They will invest their life savings from somebody they don't know. Hear me out, Steve. Somebody they don't know and get scammed.
Yep.
But that same person will not listen to you if you tell them, hey, man, get rid of your old lady because of this, that, and the third. That's where they draw the line.
That's where they draw the line.
So how you gonna tell somebody that you do not know, right? Now, I hear what I just said. How you gonna tell somebody you do not know on the internet that they should get rid of their significant other? We don't know what's going on for real. This is surface level. Relationships are very personal, bro. People go and tell your homeboy something about his own. That you and your homeboy can be cool. Y'all can talk to each other about everything. Don't take it personal. You start saying something about his old lady, bro, and see how rocky your friendship
in
in
a derogatory manner.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's a way to talk to people,
Men,
like with love,
and that's
and
with
it's-
somebody you know, man.
Yeah.
You know them. We talking about somebody, and I'm not going direct. I'm just saying. I'm just talking in general.
I think for me though, it's just like it's gonna be both ways. I also went to my homeboy to be like, hey, bro, what you doing ain't, hey, now you're a grown man, you can do what you want,
Right.
but that ain't it.
Right.
I also went to my homeboy to say that. So if you coming from a place of
love,
like, hey, a love, like not hating like what we seeing online, but if you come like, hey, young brother, I don't think that should be the move. That one ain't it. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what you're gonna do, it is what it is. So because if that was your sons, I would tell them, no, that ain't it. Don't say nah, that ain't
right.
That ain't it. Now, if that was my daughters, I tell my daughters, get somewhere and sit down.
Right. Now, no, hold on. And I'm gonna switch this up just a little bit. I'm gonna be done with it. Remember what I said earlier. Remember who is at power. Y'all remember when Ja was acting the fool and his dad got on the podcast with CP3's dad and some other NBA fathers, and he literally asked CP3 father, how do you deal with a son that's basically in power financially. Now Travis he's in power financially now. He's the breadwinner. So every parent ain't gonna come at their kid like that when they're the breadwinner, Mo. The dynamics have changed. I don't agree. You don't agree, but I'm saying Dad just said it. That's a couple years, right? But what I'm saying, Mo, this happens all the time. The dynamics have changed.
You ain't listening to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, advice ain't got no pay grade. So it doesn't matter that he's making. All I'm doing is being advice. I never said that, hey, bro, don't do it. I'm saying I wouldn't do it. If I was you, I wouldn't do it.
Everybody.
But then, like I said, if that's the same thing that you want to do, if you want to go ahead and do it, you're a grown man. Do you, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's both ways. I would tell your sons, if I had a son, I would tell them, hey, I don't think because she's the one because of this, and that.
It's just,
but breadwinner or not, I would say the same thing.
Yeah, you would. But all I'm saying, I'm not saying you right or you wrong. All I'm saying, I see both sides. The dynamics with Travis has changed because
in this case, we're not talking about his parents.
I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people. I don't know what his parents said. I'm talking about people in his circle. I'm talking about people in his circle that he would listen.
It depends on the respect.
I don't care how much my whole.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
If somebody I respect tells me something, I'm going to listen. I'm going to take that advice, a little bit more to heart versus somebody who is just spewing. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I look at that. Let me get to these comments. We're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Conrad said, remember, it's still social media. Look how people are getting dragged for attending the Diddy party.
True.
I actually hate folks are coming at her, but she has to learn to move in silence like Sierra does with Russell.
Yep.
Shay said silence is so powerful. Then Conrad said she in the same boat like Brittany Mahomes was for a while, as her brother-in-law was the problem.
Yeah, he was.
Chauncey said the only people concerned about this are the same lames that girl eat on the mess decks with her division instead of him. And he said Sierra, silence. She stayed putting the camera in her face to stay in the news. She's an entertainer though.
She's an entertainer. Different dynamic. A little bit.
She got to stay relevant.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Every time she get ready to make a comeback, Russell get a break.
You might be
listen.
That's a fact.
Listen,
she get ready to make it. Hey, she dropped one dance video. Next thing you know,
she pregnant. God
damn it, Russell.
Travis gonna do what he feel is right for him. If the girl play him and take his money, that's it. It is what it is. That's his lesson he had to learn.
All the niggas
it's just on a grander scale
again.
Right, but it's just on a grander scale because Mo, this is what's gonna happen, right? Let's just hypothetically say they get married and get divorced, right? Everybody is gonna come to the conclusion that it's because of what social media brought up. Might not have nothing to do with that.
With the real
they
reason.
might have split family values. They might not be seeing family values the same anymore, and they have to. But the internet is gonna take responsibility and say, "I told you." That's why I said that. That's why I said that relationship stuff. People need to stay out of it, bro, because you don't even know the surface level, and you don't know the way Travis was raised. It's a whole lot of dynamics to that we don't know, and we just playing detectives, and the shit's stupid and it's lame to me. I'm just calling it what I feel. I could be wrong. The shit lame, and for people to be researching and going, "Oh, I called her. I found a picture. I'm gonna post that shit." Lame.
That's crazy.
You lame, bro. I don't care what no. That's lame.
Life.
That's lame.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, bro. That's lame.
You doing all of that? You doing all of that to still be broke? It's crazy.
He gonna be rich. How about this? And I'm gonna end it. Even if Travis get half his money took, he still got more money than goddamn
95% of the people in the population, bro. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Any final thoughts, Dre?
Nope, that's all I'm done. What
I'm gonna say to it is, man, whatever Travis Hunter does, whatever his old lady does, hey, look, man, they're young, they're gonna figure it out. If she plans to continue to be a part of his life and he wants her there, and whatever team decides to take him, they will know to give her media training and hope for the best.
That's it. That's all I can do.
That's the final thought on that. Moan, final thought.
In a world full of Cardi B's, get you a Savannah James. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that's the realest thing said all day.
No, that's all I'm gonna say. Get you a Savannah. We don't know what the hell Savannah do. We know she got a podcast. We don't know if she eat McDonald's or what. We don't know nothing about Savannah. Nope. And this whole when they young, well, Savannah was young. She was 18 when LeBron got famous.
Sure was.
So I always it was young shit. No, fuck that. Get you a Savannah. If you can't, if she not Savannah, leave her alone, Jack. Leave her alone. She talked too much.
And on that, y'all, until next time, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to our Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you like this live right here. So thank y'all so much. Shout out to ZTV Online. We appreciate y'all. And until next time, Crunch Time out.
Yeah.
Oh,